What's up, y'all? Thanks for stopping by my channel, Esteemed Queen and Mentality. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below so that way you get to know when I post all of my tea talks. I hope everyone is welcoming the new year with an open mind and a different perspective. We all know that 2020 and 2021 have already been windmilling us since it came out of the corner, okay? No glove tap, no nothing, no good sportsmanship whatsoever. So hopefully 2022 will be better to us and we realize like it works both ways, you know what I'm saying? So be sure that you hit that subscribe bell and hit it twice so that way you get to know when I post all of my fruitful tea talks. So I ain't gonna tear it too long because I got things to do, people to see, and places to go. Alright, but I do want to come to a little tree house, have a little conversation with y'all, maybe a couple, and you know, to talk about 2022's tea talks. Okay, now all my church announcements is down below, but I'm gonna need for you to get your water, get your wine, get whatever it is that you sipping on, get it and bring it close. Now I know a lot of y'all looking at that thumbnail like, you know what, here she go again, but you know what, it brought you back, so welcome. We need to have tea talk where, you know, sometimes we really miss certain things that are in front of us. You know what I'm saying? Everything has a story. Everything has a lesson that is described to us for us to be able to know when we're making the right steps and when we're not. It's almost like, you know, like scripted messages almost, like, you know, something's up if every time you go walking with this person you see a wrong way sign. Like, you need to pay attention. You know, you see little stop signs, like, why is there a stop sign in the park? You gotta pay attention. All right, but this one right here, I think this one is closer to us than we know. Oh yes. Oh yes, don't stress. I'm here with the tea talk. Yes. Okay, we need to talk about them presets. Now, I didn't try to do this video once before and I just felt like I was babbling. It was not the quality content that I'm used to pushing out. So therefore, here we are again. All right, you are not alone, in the words of Michael Jackson. So let's talk about these presets again. And this time around, I'm going to be way better with it. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I told you I got places to go. Oh, thank goodness, 115. Okay. 115 is perfect. 115 is perfect. Exclamation point. So anyhow, like I was saying, like, yes, we need to talk about these presets. We need to talk about these presets because, you know, we real quick to say, you know what, we don't want to hear that. And then we actually program the preset to what we want to hear. Follow me? Yeah. Get your tea, get your water, get your wine, get whatever it is that you're sipping on, get it and bring it close. And bring a notebook too. Bring your notebook, bring your pencil and your shortcomings. Again, we gonna have this tea talk. Now, every time we think about car radios, we think about changing them. We think about taking the speakers out. We talking about depreciating the whole damn vehicle to get a better sound. A better sound, to look better, to sound more crisp. Meanwhile, when you need to go and look for an address, you turn the radio down. Not go get glasses, not go check your vision, but you turn the radio down. It gotta make sense, okay? Everything has a purpose. It has a role. The same thing goes for people in your life, the things that you keep around in your life, the things that you literally sit here and tell yourself you're always needing because it has some type of benefit for you. All right. Well, your presets are kind of like the same way. Look, I refuse to be thrown off course this time. Your presets are the same way. Now, understand, you know, we're not looking at the fact of the whole vehicle in its entirety. We're just looking at that car radio, that factory radio. Before you go and depreciate your car by another 25% besides the 40 coming off the lot, before you go and do all of what you want to do, because you know what you want. We just focusing on that radio. Now, a lot of times in them presets, a lot of times when we haul off and sit here and say, you know, and program what we want to hear and what, you know, don't sound right, what tends to happen? Okay, well, them presets, they're no longer presets. Okay, they're programmed to what you want to hear. All right, now when it comes to our actions, it's the same thing. You know, like your actions at one point or another, when you were a child or an adolescent, you do what you want until your parents or your guardian or life shows you how you should be programmed to get through A, B, C, D, and E. Same thing goes into you actually dealing and realizing you make your own energy by allowing people close to you be near you. You know what I'm saying? So regardless if that's, you know, you being a neutral, calm water or calm energy, and yet someone who is like volcano hot comes and starts to put rifts in your energy, well, I'm gonna need for you to have some type of preset mentality, because you already been programmed to know what works and what don't work for you. So if you so happens to have this type of hot volcano type of person, I understand this, it's going to have a ripple effect on you. All right, the only time there should be any interruptions along any of your program presets is if there is a national weather emergency or somebody is being abducted. All right, outside of that, in a commercial, should nobody be fucking with you, what your program to want to hear. Okay, those things are essential. So think of the 3 top things that can literally not distract you, but stop you in full speed to have you realize, think, and hear. Okay, so I don't care if that's, you know, your kids. I don't care, you know, if that's just a fact of, you know, you done turned over your life. That even goes for the fact of if you're just trying to learn how to become a better person and you're doing the best you can, not trying to be a product of your environment. Okay, well, what is it that's helping you be able to get through? We need to look at those presets, because if we keep complaining about, well, this is all I know, I don't know who you are allowing to lead you, but they're lost. It is ain't no good leader walking in the dark. That's all I'm going to say. So when we come down to these presets, just like you will sit in your vehicle and you will change the dial to you hear what you want or it sounds good, you need to do the same thing for your life. All right? A lot of times our presets in life are just like bad relationships, bad people, just awful purpose, like all types of shit, crabs. Okay, I did a video on that. We have a lot of that around us. We allow it or we become tolerant to it. And I'm gonna need for you to understand, what are you tolerating? I'm gonna need for you to realize that's a preset. If you don't like what it sounds like, if you don't care for how it makes you feel, if you feel like sinning and road raging when you listening to that, I'm gonna need for you to change that preset to something that is going to help you get to not only point A to point B, but if you want 60, honey, we need to bring it to a -10. All right, that's what you need. A lot of times these days we got too many people that are doing things because they're desperate, and we're not doing anything to help people decompress. So hopefully this helps someone out there. Even then, in our warrior community, we talked about this on like a dating tip. You know what I'm saying? If you know you are not tolerant to hearing excuses and BS and dealing with deceit, all right, well, change your presets. You know what I'm saying? That may be what you like, but that may be a headache too. So you got to think about that. You really, really do. It even comes down to when you decide that you want to be a good person. At some point, like I heard a couple nights ago, some of us come 2022, we're going to have those aha moments. And those aha moments are going to be like, it all makes sense now. It all makes sense. And I'm right there in that boat with y'all. So repeat after me. Lord, whatever you doing in this coming season, please don't forget about me. Now, we all know the universe is good to us, but we also got to be careful to treat the universe the same, okay? Reciprocity helps you manifest a good life, not you writing down all of what you want to experience and have and skip the whole part of making sure that you learn the lesson, all right? A lot of what we want tends to become memories because and reminiscing because we don't realize in that moment a lot of what we program ourselves to tolerate and deal from that preset mode. It has a lot to, it's just like if you were to go to work when at 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, and then you blink 2 days in a row in your 60s. Something from what you've done over the years should be able to back you up to be able to retire. It's the same thing. A lot of what we preset ourselves for, there's a difference between preset and pregame. And if your preset ain't on something that's going to help you, not harm you, I'm just saying, weigh your options this year. Weigh your options this year. So do tell me down below what you think. I think that is a really good perspective in order for us to make sure we're living the most fulfilling life. That's the thing. Mentally, you want it to be fulfilling. Emotionally, you want it to be happy. And spiritually, you want it to be close-knit. So those are the things that we are going to be striving for 2022 with our tea talks. So be sure that you tell a kin, tell a friend, and be sure that you also like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. And I think I'm whatever, almost time. So yeah, I don't understand why people put their business out on social media like this. You wonder why you're miserable. You ain't got no privacy. You gave it up. Anyway, be sure that y'all like, share, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Bye.